Are you guys ready? Are you ready? That's not ready. That's ready. Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full live watch along for Survivor Season 44, Episode 8 already. Huh. Yeah. This episode is called Don't Get Cocky, or something like that. You know, just don't get full of yourself. I guess out of all the kids that are there, who's going to be the cocky one? Carson? Carson's cocky, maybe? Danny? Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't seen one of these from me before, guys, if you don't know how this works, obviously, I can't show you the entire image here on the side. Due to copyright reasons. You know, I'll get nailed with a big copyright strike, which is never good. That's just, it's not good. It's bad business. So, with that being said, I'll hit play and we'll get underway. You'll figure it out as we go along. Just a fallout of Matthew going home yesterday, right? Or, sorry, last week.
Yeah.
And Jam Jam still hanging on there. Another female is going home today. Yeah, Jam Jam. Yeah. Yeah. People were conflicted about this, right? They didn't like the fact that there was outside influence on the people who could vote. There was a touch of fallout last week online and Twitter. People were going after Probst for it, right?
Yeah. Stop worrying.
Yeah, Jam Jam's been hanging in there, which is going to make him a threat because if he survived this much, people will be like, well, could he win the $1 million? Could Jam Jam win the $1,000,000?
Matt, my best friend out here and my closest.
Franny. And she's upset. Yeah, that's what happens when you tie your game in so closely with somebody else, right? You don't give yourself options. And you're going to feel that.
Watch him at Tribal and see how scared he was.
It's just a game, though. You're going to see each other. He's not dead. He's still around. He's going to be on the jury. Okay, so you got Kane and Brandon talking here, saying that's the best move. Yeah, I'm so happy, man. Went home. You should have thought twice about getting into a showmance. Yeah, the showmance, it does come back to bite you on the butt sometimes, for sure. I'm going to get my notes out here. Okay, so
Tribal Council. I knew I had my advantage.
Heidi, yeah, she used the advantage. She could tell somebody to vote a certain way. She's coming clean to Jam Jam about this in an effort to try to get trust with him. Yeah, Ratu, like your assessment there of the orange people, Jamie, Kane, Lauren, and Brandon, they're strong. That assessment I agree with, except Heidi, you just helped to vote out one of your own, Green, last time, right?
In the middle, everybody wants our votes.
Everybody wants the purple votes. Carson, Caroline, and Jam.
But I think we're the
Three
power players.
Stooges.
I think we need to keep.
But Carson's smart. Carson sees it as well. He knows it. Just let them flip-flop, take each other out while you're in the middle. Carolyn says he's the turkey of the tribe. Huh? The turkey of the tribe. She's smart, though. Carolyn is deceptively smart. Okay.
But it's really
Kane
hard right
just
now.
said the
It
line,
is
don't get
our
cocky,
game to
kid.
lose. If it is not a Rat 2 member who wins his
Yeah. Okay. So is that first commercial break? No. Some more deliberation. Va-va. What are those, crabs? Batman made a cameo on Survivor, yeah. Wait, what? Where the heck is he going? Is he yakking?
It's just churning, and I just have to throw up.
Food poisoning? Peanut butter jellies. Well,
Really, people think, no, they all know. Everyone knows this is out.
again, it's because of the sugars in the jelly and peanut butter. Like, peanut butter does have sugar in it, lots of it actually. And when you're on like a caloric deficit and you get slammed with all that sugar, your body can react like this. It'll throw it up. Tree mail. So I'm thinking that's all it
Okay.
was. Hopefully.
Today there is only one.
Yeah. Because you're merged now. 2 by 2. 5 pairs. Well, that's going to be bad if you're teamed up with Carson then, if he's not feeling well. Oh, and Carson did just say that, yeah, he feels bad for anybody who's going to be paired with him. Carolyn's going to go with Carson. Going to compete together or against each other? Yeah.
I really don't care. I just know I'm
Danny and Lauren. Okay, so Danny and Lauren, Kane and Jamie, Carolyn and Carson. Mike still wants to vote out Lauren, huh? Here we go. Challenge. Ooh. Looks like it's a long challenge. Lauren going home today. Survivor's giving her the home edit. Maybe.
Things first, gotta take back the necklaces.
Okay. Is it reward and challenge immunity? To pairs.
So when I first saw Divide into Pairs, I had a little bit of like immediate anxiety, like I was
Oh,
What's going on with you?
Well, I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden, like throughout
could be from water as well too. Throwing up. Yeah.
we're pretty much all willing to be a parent with.
Okay, so they're getting into Paris, and then let me guess, it's going to be Franny and Jam Jam. Heidi and Jamie. Each stage. 3 stage. Oh man, that sucks. Running through a muddy net. So each round somebody gets eliminated. This is going to be a long challenge. This is going to be tough. First final round.
You're out. No shot at immunity. For the final round,
4 individuals. Endurance. Yeah. So you got to run all these obstacles, and then when you're tired, you got to go do an endurance.
member.
That's tough,
of the
man.
Jury. All right, let's drop their spots.
Man. Just, I don't know, man, because you got to push to get through to make sure you get through to each round. You're going to use all your energy. By the time you get to the endurance part, you're going to be spent. I'm ready.
Go! It's gonna be Carolyn.
So this net is all twisted up. And you got to roll around. You got to, like, what do they call that? The crocodile spin? Death roll or whatever? Carolyn, you're doing great. She's screaming. And it'll stay twisted. How does that happen? They're really playing Carolyn screaming. Oh, so it's not really twisted. It's more like it squeezes, right? Yeah, that's tough, man. And if you are claustrophobic, that will really screw you up, man. Like that'll freak you out. Being trapped in there. And I think Carolyn is freaking out, right? That's why she's screaming so much. Yeah, if you're claustrophobic, that ain't no good. Yeah, basically Carolyn and Franny are, or Carolyn and Carson, they're not making it through. Jamie's through. Okay, so Lauren's through. Just hear Carolyn, oh my God! She's going to tap out. Yeah. Yeah, she's not even trying to figure it out. She's just rolling around in the mud. Yeah, just concede. Brandon and Kane are going to be tough. I think they're going to make it to the final. Lauren and Danny. Franny and Jam Jam.
Keep rolling, Callan.
Yeah, Gator roll. That's what Danny's saying. He's saying Gator roll. That's what you need to do, right?
Carson gonna go for it.
Yeah, that's weird rope. How would it stay twisted like that? It's like a memory kind of thing. Unless somehow they, um, like, a crew member comes in and spins it up again when they're out. Untie your planks and then go across the ropes. So they gotta like use the planks to make a bridge across that thing.
Yeah, Heidi and Jamie are up.
It's a little bit tense, all right? Franny better represent at the Immunity Challenge today. Get revenge for her man. Pfeiffer says, yeah. Danny and Lauren, yeah, they're going to be tough. Plank management. Damn, that's good coffee. Yeah, Kane and Brandon had a good system there. Yeah, Kane and Brandon, I think, are going to be strong. I think Danny and Lauren, yeah. That's it. So Jam Jam and Franny are out. Heidi and Jamie, okay. Individuals. Who are you rooting for? I want Lauren. Lauren to win this. Okay, so was that a commercial break? Yes, it was. So they're going up. All Ratu is going to go to the final round. Is that all Ratu?
Is on.
Yeah, Kane, Brandon. No, Danny's not Ratu. He's green. The smaller your feet are, I think you'd have a better chance at these ones. I have big feet, so I would suck at these. That's what you got to do, I think. You got to use your arms and press against the wall to alleviate pressure on your feet. Right? I know it's... I don't know. Oh, okay. So the lower you get, the smaller the wedge is to put on your... to anchor your feet on. Yeah, the bigger you are, the big guys are going to have trouble with that one. I'd have trouble with that because I'm 230, right? So who's dropping first? What the heck is Caroline doing? Carolyn. What was that? We pause now for a mud dance from Carolyn. Third. Who's dropping first? I think Kane will drop first. Then Brandon. And then it'll come down between Lauren and Danny. And then I don't know. Yeah. So is that the last rungs? No, there is one more below them. There is one more step below that. Bifer says Lauren first to drop. Oh. Kane, yeah. Again, because it's bigger. It's more weight that you got to put down on there and more pain that you would have to endure. No.
Got it.
Brandon, and I called it just because those are the two biggest guys. It's all about like weight, right? So Danny and Lauren, yeah.
Of you. Gonna wear that necklace tonight.
Chris Shover says, "How is the episode so far?" It's pretty good so far. Just at the immunity challenge here. Oh, that's goddamn gross, Danny. Rips ass. And they put that... Why did you have to offend my ears, Danny? With that grotesque flatulence. That's uncouth. That's poor sportsmanship right there. I mean, my God.
That necklace, boy, will you sleep well tonight?
Oh, that's gross. Danny is vile. I know it's a function that we all do, but I mean, come on. Yeah, it's barely enough. Well, Chris, the show was going until Danny decided to blast air. Was he going to say Jeff because maybe he needs to go number 2? Maybe, yeah. He needs to go off to go use the washroom. I better not see anything fall out of his trousers or his shorts.
You really gotta dig.
This is where you got to use your arms too to get that pressure in between to try to take the weight off. Who's dropping? Oh, it's Danny. Good. Lauren wins. Yeah. That's what I like to see. So Lauren isn't going home. Good. Danny's kind of like, yeah. Take that, Danny. Fucking blasts. Whoops, did I just swear? Sorry about that, guys.
Lauren, come over here.
So you got Carolyn's mud dance, Danny's flatulence. A good challenge so far. A really good challenge. Well, what's been the highlight of the episode? I'm really surprised they left that air in there. Day 16. You know what? I was just thinking, maybe they shortened the seasons because it was just taking too much of a toll on people's bodies. And people were like just exhausted after doing like the full 34 days that it used to be or something. So Danny's saying that he's got to take somebody from the Ratu tribe out. And that's commercial break, guys. That's a commercial break that I didn't take out. Sometimes I take out the commercial breaks. I'll take them all out. But I sometimes when I advance it forward, I accidentally get a spoiler. Up to the challenge part, that's fine. So, who's going home? Danny has his eyes on somebody from the Ratu tribe. So anybody orange here. Jamie, Kane, obviously Lauren is not going home. Brandon, if we're using Bifur's logic that a woman's going home, Jamie's going home then. Jamie's going home today. Do you think so? I don't know. I can't feel less. I know that it's going to be something. Actually, because Kane said the title of the episode, Kane might go home first, man. That's what I'm thinking. Kane's going home tonight. Because Kane said, don't get cocky, right? All right, we're back from commercial. Everybody's trying to get the mud off. Getting the water brown. And in Danny's case, you hope it's the mud coming off and making the water brown. Savage.
He's looking at me. I'm worried again. Oh my God, here we go again.
So I think Brandon is a former NFL player. These people are dumb to keep him around. Yeah. Franny. They're saying Franny. This is the Ratu tribe. The orange. They're saying Franny from the green. I'd be taking out Danny, man. Over Franny? Danny.
I would hope
Jam,
feel
yeah.
some sort of allegiance to us since we
Ratu are shot callers. Franny. Danny's saying Franny is cool? No, you gotta take out one of the big guys.
to get her out the game. and
Strong
that's just
physical
another
player
person
that
you don't
didn't
have to
make
worry
it to
about.
the finals in that last challenge. Strong, huh? Brandon?
Everyone to both Franny.
Yeah, Heidi. Yeah. Brandon. But Brandon and Jam Jam have like a soft alliance, right? And they're playing into the Tika tribe, the purple. Okay, so she just melted. Yeah, Jam Jam and Carson need a conference. Because these two have been smart enough to see all of this, planning out the next moves and stuff. Even though I didn't like Carson for voting out Helen, and Jam Jam's just been kind of floating by the seat of his pants. Yeah. So she's telling him about the idol.
And he has an idol. But I'm playing everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Franny and Danny. Okay, so Danny's telling Franny that he's going to play the idol for her. She can't hold it together. I hate to say this, but now that Matt's gone, it's kind of allowing Franny here an opportunity to learn more about her. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so Carson's spilling the beans again. Carson's. I don't understand this Carson. Again, this is why I didn't like him when he switched, because he switched here to vote out Helen at the beginning. He switched, and I don't trust. That's why I don't trust Carson. And it looks like he's doing it here again. He's burying Jam Jam and Heidi here by exposing to Danny their plan. Like, what the heck? Okay, so that was an interesting deliberation for sure. Very interesting. And that's commercial break before Tribal Council. Who's going home then? Who is going home on this episode of Survivor? They're saying that I don't know if we're going to get any votes for Franny. I don't know. I'm thinking I think it's either going to be Carson. It's not going to be Kane or Lauren or Jamie. I would vote. I think it's either going to be Brandon or Heidi. And out of those two, I think it's going to be Heidi. I want to say Brandon, but it's probably going to be Heidi. Pfeiffer says Danny's going to be blindsided, huh? Danny's a goner. I don't know about that one. Yeah. He said that he would play his idol, though. That should be commercial break. Here comes Tribal. Okay. I don't know who's going home. Franny, I think. Reunite her with Matt. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to root for Franny, though.
Now you have a jury.
Yeah. They're smiling at each other. Yeah, they like each other, don't they? Franny and Matt.
Everyone is vulnerable except Lauren.
To be on the right side of the vote. Carolyn's name is not up.
Be aware of what's happening behind the scenes.
Jam Jam. Hmm. So far this season, though, I'll tell you this about these tribal councils. None of them have really, like, other than making me angry, there hasn't been a tribal council yet where my palms have been sweating as to what's going to be happening. Like, it hasn't been really that explosive with all the last minute changes and whispering to each other and stuff like that, where you're like, it's been fairly straightforward. Like, people have made up their minds before they've been to the, like, actual tribal council.
But it's always scary not knowing, you know, am I on the right side or am I on the wrong side?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get any talks about
So long as it's
a majority
the vote you
vote. We
want
didn't
to
get any
have
hear
happen.
any
Yeah.
talks about splitting the votes. Yeah. Interesting. All right, so I'll play who's going to be voted out. Don't worry. Okay, Jeff. Rein it in.
All right, it is time to vote.
There we go. Voting. Yeah, like, I haven't had any, like, palm sweating moments yet this season. I guess maybe because all the people I was rooting for were voted out, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sucks. So, yeah. Slowly starting to root for Franny a little bit. Jam Jam, maybe a little bit. Who's it going to be? Maybe all your favorites are gone. Yeah, that's it. That's the case what it is, Bifer. Lauren I'm starting to like too. Lauren I like. Okay. Here we go.
If anybody has an advantage or an idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Okay. Come on, Danny. You said you would play it for Franny. She's looking at you. Okay. But is it going to be for himself or for Franny?
It's for Franny.
Okay?
Oh, he's staying to his word. Okay. So he's sticking to his word. He's trusting Carson didn't blow his hand. I didn't think that he was. I'll tell you that. I didn't think that Danny would play it. I thought he would switch last chance there to... I thought he would switch it back to him. Like, he would use it on himself.
Franny.
Franny. Does not count. I'll count. Okay, they're smiling. And Brandon's sitting there going, uh-oh. So that's 4, right? 5. So Carolyn was on with Franny. We'll have to see who voted. 6 for Franny. So here comes the 4.
Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah. And this is why you split the votes, right? They thought they had it.
Member of our jury, Brandon. That's 3.
Brandon. Okay. Well, we knew it was going to be down between Brandon and Heidi. I thought for an outside chance, like maybe Kane or Danny would get, or I thought Danny might be like a slight chance blindside.
Okay.
Take it like a man. Yeah. Good. Yeah, he's shocked. But now the orange is going to be on the defensive. Danny. Night, Jeff. Yeah, Danny's kind of like... yeah, I don't trust him either, but he did the play there. And again, that's going to be good for him if he makes it towards the end, and he can use that as, well, like currency, as saying, well, these are the big plays that I did. This is why you should award me the $1 million. Okay, so that's commercial break. We'll see who voted for who. Who all voted for Heidi there. Because it seems like Carolyn and Jam Jam voted for Heidi. Not Heidi, sorry, Franny. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I hope Jam Jam doesn't go home. Yeah, Chris Schobert, it seems like Jam Jam's he's been dodging left and right, and he's been proving his worth. Again, that's another thing, that's currency. For like the jury is like, look at all these things that I did. Look how many times that my name was up on the ballot. Look how many times I survived by outwitting people and outplaying them, right? That's what your game should be. Overall, good episode. Yeah, I'm invested in this series, in this season. As far as all that Mandalorian talk there, Chris, I think there was a series supposed to be out called Rangers of the New Republic or something that was supposed to be with like Cara Dune's character. But now that Din and Grogu, or now that Mando and Grogu are going to take on that kind of role, they said they wanted to work for the Republic as bounties, but in a different way. I think that's some of those script ideas are going to be used for that. That's why Favreau came out and said most of season 4 is already written. Well, how did it get written so fast? Because they were recycling ideas from that other series that was going to go forward with Cara Dune. But now they can use those story for Mando and Grogu. Anyway, sorry about the Mandalorian talk there, guys. That's normally not what I do here for Survivor watch-alongs, but we do other full watch-alongs. We'll talk about that once I figure out who voted for who here. It's just we're in a commercial break. We'll have to see how next week goes. We'll get our little preview. Some fallout, maybe.
As soon as the move was made, I wasn't heartbroken. I wasn't.
Kane, yeah. So Kane realizes that he was too comfortable, right? The Three Stooges. Carolyn is sick with Danny. Okay, so who voted for who here?
Idol. It was a great move. I can't knock him.
Okay. Okay, no. Carolyn voted for Brandon. Carolyn voted for Brandon. Who did Jam Jam vote for? Jam Jam voted for Franny. Okay, so Franny and Carolyn voted for Brandon. So Carolyn knew? Carolyn knew about the plan. But Jam Jam didn't. Because Carson, who did Carson vote for? Hold on here. Yeah, because see, there, look. That's Carolyn. So she knew the plan was Brandon. That's interesting. Of course, Franny did. Where's Carson then? I need to see Carson. Oops. Carson. He voted Franny. Okay. So... that's weird. Carolyn voted for Brandon, but Carson and Jam Jam didn't. They voted, they thought the plan for Franny was going to work. Yeah, that's very interesting. I'll have to remember that. I'm going to make a note of that, actually. Okay, so Carson and Jam Jam, they voted for Franny. And Carolyn didn't. So Carolyn knew the plan. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But that just goes to, like, as a testament as to how good the show doesn't expose everybody's game plan. Because most people don't pay attention to exactly who voted for who. And that does give you clues as to who people are trusting, who are people are relying on for, like, strategic plays and stuff. So, yeah, it's good that we keep our eye on that. Good episode so far. Thank you for joining me in the live chat, Byford DeHobbit and Chris Schober. Says, I'm glad Jam Jam didn't go home yet. Byford says, Jam Jam, Carolyn playing both sides. Yeah, they are. Carson, I don't know what the heck Carson's doing. Byford says, I meant Jam Jam and Carson. Oh, Carson. Oh, okay. Carson, yeah, I don't know what the heck Carson is doing. But Carolyn's in on some information. We didn't hear that. We didn't see that. We didn't see her get that information that it was going to be Brandon, did we? Did we see that in the deliberation? Anyway, guys, that's it for me. What else can you find here on Mirror Domains? Well, there's going to be a bunch of shorts this afternoon. I don't know if there's going to be some movie news or not. It really depends if there's enough to do. I want to do some shorts. I just want to get into a whole bunch of shorts because I love doing them. I love interacting with people like that. People know that we do live shows every day, so if people want to come in and talk with me, there are my other social media handles, guys. What else can you find here? Go vote in the poll right now. Oh, we do movie reviews for Renfield. Oh, I need to talk about that. I'm not seeing Evil Dead Rise opens up this weekend, and I'm not seeing it today because it's only showing at one show at 7 p.m. and sadly it's a hockey day, guys. It's hockey, and I'm going to be watching hockey instead of Evil Dead Rise. But I'll be seeing Evil Dead Rise tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. So movie news will be earlier tomorrow at 10:30. 10:30 tomorrow will be movie news. Pay attention for that because I got to be done by 11:30ish so I can get out to the theater by 12:30 to watch Evil Dead Rise. Yes. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll do movie reviews. We do full reactions for things like Grumpy Man Reacts. The new poll is up for Big Hero 6, Beauty and the Beast of Moana. Right now, Big Hero 6 for next Tuesday, guys. Grumpy Man Reacts. Big Hero 6 is in the lead. We just watched Clone Wars, which is going to lead us into watching the Clone Wars series on Wednesdays. We just wrapped up The Mandalorian Season 3, and that was great. That was awesome. We just did episode 8 of Survivor. We do movies like The Menu. On the weekends, we do a Horror Weekly Roundup show talking about all the horror movie news headlines. And then Mondays and Fridays, we do movie news, normal stuff, live shows, guys. That's what you're here for. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hit that thumbs up button. And I'll see you next time on Mirror Domains. I think that Moff Gideon was a clone, not the real one. Yeah, me too, Chris. I think that was the same one. I think the Gideon clone thing, he was just a clone.